Hi Grandma, it's Josie here. Us Grandkids wanted to make a little something for you to show you how much we love and appreciate you and thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for us. We wanted to share some of our favourite memories that we have of you with you, so I'll begin. My favourite childhood memory is when you would come to pick me up from school when I was about 5, and I swear I could smell you before I saw you. The smell of your perfume and your makeup was just so comforting, and actually it still is now at 26 when we give you a cuddle. You smell so good. Also, when you sewed a nose into Patsy's face and I made you take it out straight away because I hated it so much. I remember that. And a favourite adult memory that I have is when you met Ivy for the first time in the hospital. Seeing my grandma hold my baby was just the best feeling in the world. My heart was about to explode. You have been the best great-grandma in the world. My kids are so lucky to know your love. We're all so lucky to know your love. What reminds me most of you is apple shortcake with extra shortcake, cream, and hokey pokey ice cream. What a spread. Look, Grandma, thank you so much for everything that you are. We are so lucky to know you and to love you. We love you so much. Mwah.
Hey Grammy, Campbell here. I just want to start off by saying how lucky I feel to have someone as awesome as you be so instrumental in my life. My favourite memories of you are listening to your passionate rants about something you have a strong hatred towards. They're always very funny and you're not afraid to tell us how you really feel. What I appreciate most about you is that you always take interest in our lives and make us feel special and loved. I'm sure I speak for all the cousins when I say there is no better feeling than having a joke with you and getting you to giggle along. Thank you for being so unapologetically you and the backbone of our family. Love you.
Hey Grandma, Judd here. Just making this video to say how much of a great grandma you've been and how supportive you've always been of us kids. Always been straight up really honest, keeping us kids in check. Some of my favourite memories with you is going away camping in the camper vans with you and Granddad when I was younger. We'd always go fishing and it was a lot of fun. It was something I always looked forward to. Another memory that I'm sure all of us kids have really enjoyed was you and Granddad taking all of us away on the trains to Kaikoura and Greymouth. That's something I'll always remember. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. I've been busy in the neighbourhood, but on that note, I've got to go back to my neighbourhood duties. Just want to say again, Grandma, thank you for being so supportive of us kids and being great grandma. We all love you lots. But it's time I get going.
Hi Grandma, Sydney here. Where do I even start? You are the rock, the heart and soul of our family, and we are all so grateful to have you in our lives. My favourite core childhood memories with you is when we would bake or cook together. Every time I would stay the night at your house, in the morning we would always make pancakes together for breakfast. I also love making NARS fudge with you. As an adult, I will always love and cherish our Pinot Gris Sundays as a family at your house. You bring the family together and I love how close our family is. What reminds me the most of you is baking. You're never without some fresh baking at your house, whether it's apple shortcake, NARS fudge, banana bread, or blueberry muffins. There's always something tasty you've created. My favourite thing about you are the stories you tell. You're always so passionate and in detail every time you share a story, whether it's something that's happened in the week or in the past when you were younger. I always love hearing a grandma story. I'll wrap this up now by saying how much I love and appreciate you. You're always there for us no matter what and will forever hold a massive part in my heart. Love you so much, Grandma.
Hey Grammy, it's Hugo here. First of all, I want to start with saying how much I love and appreciate you. My favourite memory with you is when I first started getting that Sunbeam Talbot going, and I finally got it started and I took you for a drive around Highstead Road, and that was one of my favourite memories with you. What I love most about you is that you always insist to walk out to the car and wave goodbye no matter what the weather is. And at the end of the day, Grandma, you mean so much to me and everyone in this family. You're the rock of this family, and I really appreciate everything you do, and I love you to the world and back. I love you, Grammy Whammy.
G'day Grandma, it's Ashton here. I just wanted to say that there are 3 of many things that I value and love about you. Firstly, I love and appreciate how you keep us connected by welcoming us to yours every Sunday and making sure we come together for special occasions to celebrate and reflect. You are the family conductor who keeps us all in sync with each other. Secondly, your generosity towards the cousins and I is something that words just cannot explain how grateful I am. Lastly, the third thing I love about you is that you're not the typical grandma. You say what's on your mind, you play drinking games, and the odd jog around the block you enjoy. But in all seriousness, I love you with all my heart. You're one special grandma.
Hi Grandma, it's Annabelle here, the youngest of your grandchildren. I am going to be sharing my favourite memories I have experienced with you. To start off, a memory from my childhood, probably ages 6 to 10, when I used to make perfume from the flowers in your garden. And although it was probably very smelly and had lots of bugs in it, you still took the honours to wear it, and I really appreciate you doing that. It made young me very happy. A more recent memory that is probably one of my favourites is when we were going to Rangiora for lunch, and you kept saying "let's party" in a Batman voice. Me and Ash thought that was like the coolest thing ever. We have the coolest grandma, and your Batman voice was so accurate, and we just loved that. Something that probably reminds me of you is shortbread and baking. Every time I think of shortbread and baking, I think of you. That is probably my favourite time of the year is when we get shortbread. I love making it with you, and I felt so honoured when you taught me how to make it. That was amazing. So yeah, lots of love. I love you.
I love my grandma. Hey.